Oh, turning. You were saying that money vanishes in your hands.
Yeah, money vanishes in my hands. You know, like we've been together 7 years. You know, $400 is nothing to me. Like I don't feel like I can do anything with this. I've been getting better over the years.
Yeah.
I've been getting real. I've been getting better with my money as far as being more productive and being able to get more out of my money. But before I met you, I wasn't in that mindset. It was like $400. What the fuck is this?
See,
I need another job.
Don't get me wrong. $400 is nothing to me neither. But if you're telling me I'm getting it every week, I can make something happen with that.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Most people are victims of instant gratification. The shit that we want it now. We don't want to wait 3 years and be saving up 400. That's too long. Like, we don't have that type of, people in America don't have that type of self-control. Very few people have that type of self-control. That's why only 2% of people are rich. Only 2% of people are filthy rich. Because the percentage of people who really have self-discipline is small. You know, like, especially when it comes to money. Like me, I'm a Leo. I like expensive shit. Like, that money be burning a hole in my pocket. Like, when I got money in my pocket, I'm just like, yo, what can I buy? Just like.
And for me, it's the exact opposite. I'm like, what can I do without to keep this money? Like,
and most people don't think like that. I be telling you, ever since I met you, I'm like, yo, you think like a billionaire. You think like a millionaire.
So why
you think
I'm not one? No,
you think you think like a rich person. We getting there. We getting there. Slowly but surely. We ain't rich yet, but our mind states have changed. Our mindsets are different now. But she's an awesome saver. I'm an awesome spender. Like, I'm really good at spending money, you know? But I know how it is when I'm making $400 a week. Telling me, oh, save this for the next 6 months or the next year and you'll be in a real good position. I'm not waiting 6 months to get some shit that I want. I want it now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's not many things that I want that bad. You know what I mean? As far as like objects or material things.
I understand. No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is you are a rare person. You're a rare breed. And most people don't think like that. Most people, if they saving money, it's because they saving up for something. Most people don't save just because. Most people don't save like because they're like, oh, this is going to set me up for the future. It's probably for some big flat screen TV or a video game that they want or a car. Some people might save up for a house. But that's it. Nobody's saving. Very few people, like I heard Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, if y'all know who Gary V is. Gary V said he saved his money for 13 years. Who the fuck you know saving money for 13 years?
What was he saving?
I got trouble saving money for 13 days.
What was he saving for something?
The longest you've ever seen me save money was 3 weeks.
And you did good for those 3 weeks.
Yeah, because I was making a lot of money and I was able to save like $3 or $4 grand. But that's because I was making a lot. Mm-hmm. It's easy to save money when you're making a lot. If you're making $2,000 a week, it's easy to spend $1,000 and put $1,000 aside. Like, there's no need to spend more than $1,000 in a week. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to save them. But when you're making $400, what you gonna do with that? You can't do nothing with that. When you first met me, I didn't have one job. I had 3 jobs. Yeah. Why? Because that one job that was paying me, McDonald's was paying me $585 every 2 weeks.
That's what I was getting less than that. I was getting like $500 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was getting like $580. But see, I was there when the minimum wage was up. Yeah. I was getting $585 every 2 weeks. That's like $1,100 a month. Almost $1,200 a month. After taxes, just from one job. But my rent was $600. My phone bill, of course, I was in a poor state of mind. My phone bill was like $350 a month. I had Verizon at the time. This was before Verizon had unlimited. Mm-hmm. So you had to pay per gig. So my phone bill was $350 a month. Like goofy shit that poor people do. I was poor. Then when I say poor, I don't just mean money-wise. I mean your mindset is poor. Mm-hmm. You have a poor person's mindset. So I was paying $350 for a phone. I was buying 1/8 of weed every other day. You know, like, I was just doing poor shit. So what I'm saying is that the majority, and I don't mean this as no shot to anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it that as a person that came from that mindset. Yeah. And I'm still trying to break out of that mindset to this day, not spending all my money in one shot. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying as a person that used to be in that mindset, that's what poor people do with their money. If I get an extra $45 in my check, back in the mindset I was when I was working at McDonald's, I'm using that extra $45 to get another eighth of weed. That's just the reality of it. So I'm not taking a shot at nobody. I'm saying it from a perspective of what I would do with it and what I've seen most people do with it.
Yeah.
Most people is spending their money, their extra money, on some bullshit.
But is it that it's most people, or is it that the people who aren't spending their money on some bullshit just aren't talking about what they're doing with it? Like, you know, like I remember in school there was a kid.
I've heard dudes talk about what they're gonna do with their money, their extra money that they get from overtime. They're gonna put this on their car. They're gonna put a system in it. You know, you had dudes that was working at that one warehouse I was working at. Yeah, we was making a little money. We was making a couple grand a week, $1,500 a week, $1,000 a week. Guys pulling up to work with fucking what's the shit? The T-Rex? What is it? The T-Rex?
Yeah, but look,
like you can't even afford a T-Rex. Like, and you're riding around with it. Like, yeah, you making $45,000, $50,000 a year, but you got a car plus a T-Rex, and you like guys. They go out and they buy toys. Like they don't.
Yeah.
These guys want the shit that they want. They want it now. They don't want to wait for you know. They don't want to put it off into the future. The future is too far off for them. They want to enjoy it now. They want their glory now. They want to impress the girls now. Most guys ain't willing to sacrifice that, and that's why most people are not successful.
Because they're not putting their money towards things that's gonna make them more money.
Yeah, they're
like
they're buying things, and they're never seeing that money back.
Right. If you buy yourself a car or something like that, like you're not gonna see any money off of that unless you're using it like to make money, like Uber. Or
and it's not even a matter of how much you make; it's the mindset. When I say poor, I'm talking about a poor mindset. Look at when I was my last warehouse job. I was making close to six figures. I was making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. I still had a poor mindset because I spent it all. I spent it all buying bullshit. Like, I made fucking a bunch of money on Bitcoin. I spent it all in a week and a half. Like, the shit was going like that because I had a poor mindset. And what I'm saying is, like, if I spent that many thousands with my poor mindset, imagine what $400 is. Like, an extra $45 in my check ain't nothing. That's the whole point I was getting at.
But I feel like you're a severe case. I feel like you're a severe case.
You know how many Leos in the world? It's a lot of Leos in the world. A lot of Leos I know. Most Leos I know are very bad with money. And that is just a fiscal fact. It's a fiscal fact that Leos are poor with money. Especially Leo. No, I ain't gonna say especially Leo males. All Leos are poor with money. Either they're really good with it or they're really bad with it. I've never met a Leo that was good with money. Never met a Leo that was good with money. Show me a Leo that was good with money, and I'll show you a goddamn liar. That's just it. But yeah, I mean, you know, but like I said, most people, and we talk about this all the time, most people are victims of instant gratification. The things they want it now. They don't want to wait in the future. Like, it's too far. And some people don't even think they're going to make it that far. Like, I'm going to put this off and set myself up for 10 years. Some people don't even think they're going to be alive in 10 years. Yeah. You know, like, they don't think they're going to be dead.
Yeah. But
they not thinking, like, in 10 years I could be here.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
All I'm saying is if a president comes in and gives you an extra $1.25 an hour, and you're poor and poor-minded, that $45 extra in your check ain't gonna mean shit to you. So you're not gonna see no real change in your life. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If I'm taking an extra $45, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, this president, he's really good to me. You know, I got an extra $45 in my check. So
yeah. No,
we
get that.
we don't look at it like that. Yeah. We don't look at it like, oh, this came because, you know, we got a good president now.
But I think that's the issue. Like, if you're looking at it as far as money, like, no matter who comes into office, nobody's gonna hand you a check. I mean, stimulus checks. Obama gave a stimulus check. Trump gave a stimulus check. So, I mean, I guess, maybe I shouldn't say nobody's going to hand you a check. But I mean, like, as far as like
COVID-19 gave us checks.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like just somebody.
See, the thing with Obama is Obama gave us the checks when we really didn't even need them. Not to say we didn't need them. We did need them, but we didn't need them like how we needed them during COVID. People behind on their rent, can't pay their bills, can't pay for their businesses, can't meet their bottom line or their overhead, whatever you want to call it. So these stimulus checks, you ain't really stimulating nothing. Like, this is back pay.
Yeah.
Like, this is debt. As opposed to a stimulus check, you're putting extra into the economy to bring extra stimulation.
Yeah.
But if you're just giving out these checks so people can pay their back bills, their debt, that's not stimulus.
Yeah.
That's.
I see what you're saying. But
That's how I see it.
Yeah, but no. As far as like other things, what we were talking about.
But I did get both stimulus checks. I got it when Obama was in office and when Trump was in office.
Yeah, like as far as like healthcare and stuff like that we talked about, like that pays out way more and it's way more fulfilling than somebody giving you a stimulus check. Like, because those medical bills, if you don't got health insurance,
I have
so
one.
you know, like people.
I got my check garnished for 8 straight months for a medical bill that I didn't pay, that I hadn't paid for 4 years. They finally caught up to me. They took me to court. I lost. I didn't even know about it because I kept hanging up on the bill collector, and they sued me and won, and they started garnishing my check. They took 25% of my check before taxes and then taxes. So basically 50% of my check was being taken for 8 months straight. 8 months.
And that was a medical bill where you didn't even have any surgery done or nothing serious.
Right, just an emergency room visit.
Yeah, so we can't say that these presidents are not doing anything. They doing something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it may not be a different, people who are poor-minded may not see it as a big difference in their life, but because regardless of whether they had health insurance or not, the medical bill was not getting paid. You know what I mean? They had no intentions on paying that medical bill. They don't have the money to pay it, so it's not getting paid. So yeah, I see how in your eyes that would be no big deal. But then when you're ready for your life to get better, when you do start making money and you're doing better in life, then stuff like that happens and they come back.
Oh yeah, once I started doing better in life, that's when people start snatching money from me. Like,
and that's why I think it's so important.
And I wasn't even doing that much better. Like, I had just went from one tax bracket to another. Like, I had went up one tax bracket, maybe two tax brackets. But I went up maybe 2 tax brackets. All of a sudden, all these companies and credit bureaus and school loans, everybody started coming for their money. Like, oh, he making money now. Let's come for our cut.
So that's
shit is
why
crazy.
It's important not to ignore those kinds of things and
yeah, don't ignore bill collectors. Call them. Answer their calls, try to work out a plan with them because they will sue you. And they, like, people used to think that they couldn't garnish your freaking paycheck for medical bills. They can now.
Well, if yours was a private hospital, so that's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Either way, they did that shit. And they always told me, oh, medical bills, they can't garnish your check for medical bills, only child support. That shit's a lie. Anyway. We don't want to make this video extra long, but this has been a good topic. We don't really talk about politics like that. The first time we talked about it. We won't talk about who we're voting for. I'm not voting. That's all I can say. See, I can say who I'm voting for because I'm not voting for anybody. That's what I'm voting for. I'm voting for nobody. I'm voting for nobody Jones. Who she's voting for, that's her business. And the thing is that nobody's hiding anything. But the thing is that whether she say who she's voting for or not, there's going to be somebody that love her and somebody that hate her for it. So why even put yourself in that position? It's better to just not say anything about it. I just saw an interview with Denzel, and they asked him who he was voting for. He's like, it's none of your business. And that's how you should be with politics. I see why they say don't talk about politics in the workplace and don't talk about religion. Because people panties just being a bunch over politics. Like, I don't know. I think all of this shit is stupid. I think it's all stupid. I think if you're not into politics, you should just mind your business on politics. That's what I try to do. Like, all I can do is be myself, take care of my family, try to get my little business off the ground. All I'm doing is what I do best, and that's lifting fucking weights. And this is probably the last video you guys will ever see on politics or politicians from us. But I did want to comment on the whole Candace Owens and Cardi B situation, just because I feel like Candace Owens made a fool of herself. And she made a fool of herself, and she made a fool of me to my wife, because I was sitting there defending her. Because I'm like, yo, black people don't understand. Like, I'm like, black people don't listen. Like, she's on our side. But black people don't be trying to hear her. They don't actually listen to the points that she's making. I'm like, yo, she's on our side. But because she says she support Trump, black people shut down and they stop listening. I don't support Trump. I'm also not against Trump. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's just, like, I don't care. I don't care. You know? It just is what it is. So I'm not into politics, and I never will be. Like, it's just not something I care about. I care about bodybuilding. You said I will be?
One day.
No.
You will.
I'm not going to be into nothing.
You will.
Why? Because you're going to be?
Because
No.
I'm going to be running.
So still not going to be into politics.
You will.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you will.
I'm into bodybuilding. You're still not into it.
What do you mean?
You told me the other day, I don't care to look at some other guy's glutes.
I go to the gym with you every day. What do you mean I'm not into it?
You just told me the other day you don't care about all that muscle head shit.
Do I?
And I don't care about some guy's glutes.
Do I go to the gym with
Trying
you
to be
every
funny
day?
and shit.
Do I go to the gym with you every day?
Yeah, because you care about building your own body, but you don't care about bodybuilding.
That's bodybuilding.
Yeah, but see me, I'm never going to care about politics because I'll never have a political agenda. See, you care about bodybuilding in a sense because you want to build your own body. There's something in it that you need. There's nothing in politics that I need.
Yet.
I'll never feel like that.
Till I'm running.
No, I got God. I don't need politics. When you got God, you don't need politics.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
That's all I'm saying. I got God, man. I don't need government. What? See, now we talking about religion and politics. Rap. We rapping. Religion and politicking.
Jeez.
Anyways, this has been a hot topic. And, yeah. Candace Owens, you played yourself. Cardi B, much love to you. We love you. We talk about you. We respect Cardi B. We respect that she is who she is. And that's the thing about this world, is that people don't understand how to love each other. People don't understand the true definition of love. And loving people is about letting people be who they are. That's just it.
Absolutely.
For you to come out with your opinion and open your big ass mouth, and now you started all of this controversy. Now you're trying to make Cardi B look like the aggressor. She was just doing a regular interview, her regular self with Joe Biden, and here you come with some nonsense, and she responded to it. And that's just it. You should have kept your mouth closed. That's just it. You should have shut the fuck up. And now you lost a lot of brownie points, and you lost a little bit of respect from me, even though my respect for you may not mean a damn thing to you. It doesn't mean anything to you because I'm not into politics. So, whatever. But this is just our opinion. I don't know how you feel about Candace Owens. You probably don't care. But I feel like she made a complete fucking fool of herself. Cardi B was just being herself. Candace Owens stepped out of her own character to engage in some controversy with Cardi B. Oh, I'm running for Joe Biden and with the fucking baby doll and shit. That's mad childish. That's childish as hell. You know? Cardi B, she made a video with her hand on the camera saying she didn't want to be seen, probably because she was crying, probably because she was fucking overwhelmed by all the bullshit people was throwing at her for doing an interview with Joe Biden and all of that shit. She probably didn't want to be seen.
She was doing anything wrong.
She probably didn't think she was doing nothing wrong until y'all said something. She just, and now she don't want to be seen because y'all done overwhelmed her with bullshit. So I understand why she wouldn't want to be seen. It ain't because she was reading no fucking script. First she's illiterate, now she's reading the script. Yeah, Cardi B is not one to read a script. Did you hear the shit she was saying? That is not some shit you just write in a script. Like, you cannot script Cardi B's words. Let me tell you something, bitch. Who scripts shit like that? You know, like, she just, come on, man. Stop it. Candace Owens, stop it. But you played yourself. You know, be as smart as we think you are. Seriously. Candace. That's all I gotta say. Be as smart as we thought you were. Because I had a little bit of respect for you. Even you had a little respect for her. You like, yo, she is smart. You know, she's sharp as a whip. You didn't agree with everything she said.
Yeah.
I agree with her a little bit more, but you still was like, yo, she's intelligent.
Yeah,
you couldn't take that from her.
You're never gonna agree with everything someone says, and like some of the things I agreed with, some of it I didn't. But like, there was no reason for me to like feel like
hate her or nothing.
Yeah, and there was no reason for me to think that she was dumb in any sense. Like,
yeah.
But then she.
Now you just played yourself.
Yeah.
You made yourself look real childish. Now we feel like you've been hiding this person all along. You know? But anyhow, my baby over here soaking her nails. So we're going to call it a wrap because this video almost an hour long. And I'm going to have to chop this up and upload it. Plus, I'm losing space on my phone. But like, comment, subscribe. Share the video if you like. And we'll be back shortly with another video. I'm trying to upload as much content as I can on a daily basis. It ain't been daily, but it's been like every other day. So from here on, going back to the bodybuilding videos, but this is just a little topic. Like we have normal topics. We talk about shit all day. Like, so we just decided to put it on camera. And yeah. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the end of the video. I'm out. Your man Jackson, Sam, SchizoFit. Like, comment, subscribe. Instagram, Jackson Marquis. XO_Pocahontas _ SchizoFit. SCHIZOFIT _